Richard Milhous Nixon, the 37th President of the United States, was born on January 9, 1913, in Yorba Linda, California. He grew up in a modest family, where his father owned a small lemon farm. Nixon attended local schools and went on to study at Whittier College and Duke University School of Law. Before entering politics, he practiced law and served in the United States Navy during World War II. Nixon began his political career in the late 1940s, winning a seat in the House of Representatives. He quickly gained attention for his anti-communist stance and rose to prominence as a member of the House Un-American Activities Committee. Nixon went on to serve as vice president under President Dwight D. Eisenhower from 1953 to 1961. In 1960, Nixon ran for president but lost to John F. Kennedy in a closely contested election. Undeterred, Nixon continued his political aspirations and ran for governor of California in 1962 but was unsuccessful. However, his defeat did not mark the end of his career, as he successfully ran for the presidency in 1968. As president, Nixon faced many challenges, including the Vietnam War and opposition to his policies on civil rights and social issues. In 1972, Nixon won re-election by a landslide, but his second term was marred by the Watergate scandal. The Watergate scandal eventually led to Nixon's resignation in 1974, making him the first president to do so in U.S. history. Despite the scandal, Nixon left a lasting impact on American politics and foreign relations, including opening diplomatic relations with China. Nixon passed away on April 22, 1994, leaving behind a complex legacy often characterized by both achievements and controversies. Quotes attributed to Richard M. Nixon. Never forget, the press is the enemy. The establishment is the enemy. The professors are the enemy. Professors are the enemy. Write that on a blackboard 100 times and never forget it. I know you heard what you thought I said, but what I said isn't what I meant. I didn't do anything wrong and I promise to never do it again. Only if you have been in the deepest valley, can you ever know how magnificent it is to be on the highest mountain. Defeat doesn't finish a man, quit does. A man is not finished when he's defeated. He's finished when he quits. Capitalism works better than it sounds, while socialism sounds better than it works. Remember, always give your best. Never get discouraged. Never be petty. Always remember, others may hate you. But those who hate you don't vim unless you hate them. And then you destroy yourself. We cannot learn from one another until we stop shouting at one another, until we speak quickly enough so that our words can be heard as well as our voices. We must always remember that America is a great nation today not because of what the government did for the people but because of what people did for themselves and for one another.